I'm Jenny, and this is my husband Tony, and we hope this video gives you a good idea of who we are as a couple and our desire to adopt. Welcome to our home.
Jenny and I met in 2002 through her cousins. I was best friends with both of them, and I remember it was on Christmas Day, and her family was having Christmas dinner, and there was a lot of people over at her grandmother's house, which her grandmother lived like 1.5 miles from my parents, and they were waiting on some company to leave. And I'm a big aggravator picker, and so I rode down there in my four-wheeler thinking that I'll just add one more person to the bunch to prolong them having dinner. And when I walked in, Jenny was there, and to my surprise I didn't know that. And we kind of hung out through Christmas break, and I remember I asked her to eat breakfast, and the next morning we went to breakfast, and we've been together ever since. Come November we'll be celebrating 11 years marriage.
Well, in 2001 I met Tony for the first time at church, and I noticed he was holding a little girl, and I remember back then a thought came to me, he's going to make a good father one day. Little did I know I was going to be reunited with him in 2004, and we would be married in 2005. But yes, he's going to make a wonderful father, and we have lots of nieces and nephews. He's very kind-hearted and generous, and even those children that aren't our nieces and nephews, he still lets them call him Uncle Tony, and of course I'll have to be Aunt Jenny. But he loves children, and he's very just a generous and kind-hearted person, and he knows how to make you laugh for sure. And he's very outgoing, and he loves to hunt. He's a big hunter. He loves his bow and arrow, and whatever child comes to us, he's definitely going to be hunting with them. And he loves agriculture and farming and just all the outdoors.
Jenny's a very sweet and loving person, very kind-hearted, very warm. She loves children. She's very involved with her nieces and nephews. She's also very active in the outdoors. She likes to go biking a lot, walking a lot. She takes frequent trips with her aunts and friends and stuff to the mountains to do outdoor stuff. She's very involved, and all of her nieces and nephews love her. She's just a great person and a great homemaker. Some traditions that we have in our family is on my side of the family. We always get together. Everything we do is planned around the meal. So my family always meets quite frequently, and just to gather and have fun with each other, and we're always eating something good.
Every Thanksgiving growing up, we would always go to an Aggie game. And my grandfather and my dad and all my relatives are all Aggies. So that was a fun tradition. And then a new tradition that we've just started recently was a game night on Fridays. My cousins that live here, it's actually Tony's best friends, the one that kind of introduced us to each other. They'll come over and they each have kids, and we'll play Uno or Dominoes or catchphrase with them, and then of course we'll cook lasagna, or Tony will grill. But we just have a good time. We love family. We love spending time with family.
Jenny and I have always wanted children, and we've tried and tried and have been unsuccessful. We've been through fertility treatments and got pregnant once and miscarried. And so we both thought about it and prayed about it, and just decided that we wanted to adopt. And also my two sisters are adopted. I've got 2 aunts that are adopted. So adoption runs in my family. And so after much thought and prayer, that's the direction we decided to go.
Thank you so much for taking time to view our video and getting to know us.
Bye-bye.